With the recent news that director Sean Levy, who of course is directing Deadpool and Wolverine for Marvel Studios, has emerged as the frontrunner to get the gig for Avengers 5 and possibly Avengers 6, Deadline and other outlets have updated their story with the news that the next Avengers films are set to feature 60 plus characters appearing on film. So once again, this is coming at us from reputable outlets, not just making things up. And according to them, their sources have provided them info that the size and scope of these Avengers projects is truly on another level. And that unlike the last two Avengers films, which were ensemble casts that had a core team of members that you followed through and you literally knew who you were supposed to follow, that the next two Avengers films are going to be a little different, that essentially the entire cast is the main cast, and that they're going to be finding a way to incorporate everybody instead of just, hey, here's a small little cameo right here, you're not that important, stay in the background. No, they want everybody to literally have a part and get a little time, while we also do have, you know, the newer characters that you would expect to take some of the forefront, like Captain America, Shang-Chi, and so forth. Well, 60 plus characters right now are allegedly being discussed, and this includes everything, everybody, and that's the goal, that essentially we're looking at the biggest cast of all time in what they're positioning to be the two biggest films of all time. And it sounds like that they might be going back to what we recently talked about, where it could be Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2. But again, we're going to have to wait and see to what they land on and how that goes. In my opinion, you know, 60 sounds insane, but is that any different than Endgame? Featuring like 40-ish, you know? Like, not really, right? So I kind of get some of the worries, but I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think they know exactly what they're going for and how they're going to pull it off. And you don't need to have everybody have all these massive plot lines and everything that interconnect and overlap and everything. Some characters can just show up and do their thing, be like, hey, yeah, I'm Moon Knight. Yeah, I got a personality problem, you'll see. Okay, cool, there we go, right? Like, you can handle this in a way that makes sense and doesn't feel overloaded and overstuffed. And in my opinion, that's what you really need. I mean, we're making 2 more Avengers films, and we know how this goes. You gotta be bigger and better, or don't do it, and people will hate it. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm excited. Let's just see how many characters they can toss in there.